to Homies in the Hallway, a podcast for stoners and stonettes where we smoke,
Toke.
Like what?
Just say poke. Just say poke.
Poke?
Fun at the world, one puff at a time. I am one of your hosts, Nacho.
Sixto.
And today we're going to have a special guest, another one of the Arteaga clan. She refused to be on camera before, but this time it's for a good reason. It's Ale.
Hey.
Short for?
Alejandra.
Alejandra. Con rancor. Anyways, how are you guys doing today? Tonight?
Fantastic, actually. I just learned that there's a book with my name on it. And it's a horror story.
Ooh, that's cool.
First and last?
No, just it's something called something about Alejandra, and the lady said that it was basically like La Llorona in a coming of age story type of thing. So I'm gonna hunt for it.
How about that?
See, they read. I can't. I write. I can't read. And I'm over here at the back end. You might hear her, you won't see her for a bit, but it's Tere. Tere's in the room too.
Hey.
You see her hand? That's her. She's prepping bowls for us like a gentleman. Aside from that, guys, it's fucking hot. It's hot.
Finally.
It
Summer
took a
weather.
quick second though, because I was talking to John about this. When the May 1st initially came, that first week was cold as fuck. It took a quick second
Oh, yeah.
for it to get warm. So, hey.
No, bro. It's fucking Middle East. This is not the Middle East. What am I talking about?
No.
The Midwest?
The Midwest, yes.
Yeah, apologies.
Way off.
This is so far
Whole
off.
nother side of the
Apologies.
world, buddy.
But, I hope you guys are doing good. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the boys. Don't forget to look at our 60th episode. It looks like it's not on the page, but just go to the live section and it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, what else has been going on in the news? More UFOs popping up. I don't know.
Florida's getting canceled.
Florida's getting canceled.
Day
That shit's
without
crazy right
Mexico.
now, no? But that's what I love.
I
like,
never
that's
thought a
seeing
day in
everyone.
Mexico would be actually something that would happen in
A day without a Mexican? Do you see those
Have you
memes?
seen all the memes
Yeah.
that I was telling us
Dude.
earlier?
Yeah. It's a weird time, you know? But it's interesting to watch as it happens.
I'm saying, they fucked around. They found out
They
what's
really
happening.
did,
You know?
man. They did. Did you see the one interview the guy did? He went to work on like the orange fields to like pick the oranges, and like you would think these guys that are working there already are like gonna laugh it off, like, oh, you couldn't do a lot of hard work, but they're like, no, like you see what it is now,
Right, right.
because like you know how they have to fill those big old cubetas,
Right, with just the fruit.
and then like whatever how much you fill is how much you get paid. So it's like,
True.
it's about time. Like, yeah, it's about time the roles are reversed and people realize, motherfucker.
I've seen people
Hard
slip off
job.
roofs, dude, because
Yeah.
like they're trying to wear like regular like
Oh, the
sneakers
sneakers,
like that
right,
to
but you
work,
can't.
and it's like no.
They're trying to wear like fucking their jean jackets and shit. It's like,
Converse.
come on.
Abercrombie and Fitch. What
No,
else?
man. These motherfuckers don't know. Aside from that, Tito, I found a little something here for you.
Oh,
I don't know, someone got in trouble.
Oh!
Tito, what happened, man? Read it from the
is it
top.
legit?
Okay, so
there might
it
be
says-
some inappropriate words.
Comment
so.
referral. Student Sixto Arteaga. The date was May 18th,
Wait, hold on.
2023.
If you ever heard us talk about pink slips before, this is the one I'm talking about.
From school, yeah, our
Alright.
elementary school.
And then today I found one and I was like, let me just write down a couple notes.
Oh, I thought it was legit.
No, it's
No.
The grade, it says, too old, should have graduated. Teacher, Mr. Moneybags White.
Big money bags, white.
Big Moneybags White. Time of incident, no remember. And then reasons for the referral. Failure to observe school rules, destructive to school property.
I just marked
running, yeah.
No, but what was on the line where I had to write something?
Okay, so
I don't
the
know.
last one, it
I don't
says,
know.
sucking dick for money. And then at the bottom it says, needs to get more bitches, niggas small like ass. Stop thirsty of TikTok thoughts.
Hey.
It's the referral of the night. I gotta get it signed by my mama.
Yeah, you do gotta get that sign. So.
Damn. You should know.
Dude, I remember when I got those like as a kid, it used to terrify me to like get the signature. And once I tried to do it myself, and man, I got another one for faking the signature.
Did you ever try
Dude,
that?
Dad's
She was
signature was
trash.
definitely easier to fake though.
I definitely tried to get my dad to sign that a couple times.
I actually did get away with a bunch of crap like that, but my dad would. I remember If you just wanted to get away with it, you would go with Dad. Because Dad just asked you what it was. He didn't actually investigate.
Yeah.
Mom did.
Depends on the day.
That's true. Sometimes you can be a little too sure. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
See.
You need to know how to pick. You have to know how to pick your moment, though. True. That is very, very true.
But yeah, what a world to live
I
in.
tried to sleep one by him one time. And he was giving me that look like, did you tell your mom? I was like, nah, it's quick. It wasn't nothing big. I don't remember what it was for, but...
Annoying to classmates.
Yeah, but yeah, back in the day, we would be terrified to get one of those because one time that was like important, and now it's just a piece of paper.
Honestly, isn't it that crazy?
It's I don't know, man. It's so crazy. People are brainwashed. But anyways,
no, it actually has changed. And like speaking with the kids, those museums have told us like it's not the same.
The
as
fact
it was
that they
years
would
ago.
have multiple copies of the document. Like
Yeah.
You're
Layers.
signing your life
It was
away.
so official.
That's what made it really scary. It was like you got multiple copies.
like cars get pink slips, so do people. You know?
Right. Like,
And they just sell me off over here.
Crazy.
Yeah, because we had to keep the canary one in the classroom for our records. Ms. Zone kept this one, and then this one was for your parents.
We forgot to say it. I feel a little ashamed, but this is a podcast for stoners and stonettes. We already took a couple hits here, but please join along. You know, whoever's here, whoever's watching, the ghosts in the room. You don't think there's a spirit in this house, do you? And if it is, probably Dad just
I
checking
don't
on.
know. I've never felt anything, to be
Well,
honest.
remember the one time I thought I saw you and it was something else.
Maybe, or you were just like blurred. I don't know, because I was running around.
Before we moved in, I could have sworn I saw like a little girl in a white dress going to my room, but other
Fuck
than
that. That alone would be like, you know, what other spots are
no,
open?
I mean we cleanse the house con copal and stuff very, very often.
Do you guys know how to do the cleansing with the egg?
It's easy.
Yeah, but you don't need to know what you're doing too. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
just grabbing a huevo and doing the.
Because you gotta be focused on taking the evil eye or whatever.
I mean, yeah, you gotta say.
I don't know.
attention.
It's interesting. I was kind of interested in doing it just to see, you know?
See
You never
what's
know. Motherfuckers out here, like, they wanna wish down on you.
I'm saying te echan polvo
Well,
pica pica.
supposedly, if you put like de ese con agua, and you take toothpicks and you drop them. No, matches. You light the matches.
Oh, yeah.
You drop them, and then if they
They touch.
then supuestamente there's like brujeria or
Yeah.
something.
Mala
Mala vibra, and then if they don't, you're good.
I don't know. It's always a world that's like, I wanna dip my toe, but nah.
I don't know.
It's, you know.
I mean, but
Folks.
it's how the ancestry did. Like once you really start looking into it and start looking at like the way it was before, start questioning a lot of now.
It's definitely interesting, you know, their music, their language. Speaking of their language, they spoke Nahuatl, and
Nahuatl.
I have this favorite word, TLAKUALLI, you know. It's pretty interesting, you know. I didn't take it from here. What does it mean?
TLAKUALLI.
So you can see
TLAKUALLI
what it is.
means food. Well, it depends on the region, because it could mean food or the verb to eat. So it depends on the region, but it just overall means food.
And let them know why I asked such a question.
He asked us a question because we recently opened up a business with that name.
Ooh, what kind of business?
A food business.
Comida.
Because we thought it would be really funny when people say, hey, let's order TLAKUALLI. They're just really saying, let's order food. So it's a fun, just little play on words.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. We thought about this, no.
I thought it sounded cool. But that's cool, you know, taking the roots and all that. What kind of food are you selling? Chinese food?
We
It's a buffet.
Well, no. We actually just decided this week that we're gonna not stick to just selling one thing. So we started off. Tomorrow will be our full second 2 weeks in business. So
How's that been?
it's been okay. I mean, there's days where we've sold over $100. There's days where we haven't sold anything. But
It's the
I
name
mean,
of the
someone
game, baby.
sold.
Right.
Not only that, but someone bought on the first day. You know.
Yeah, that's good.
And the fact that it's been 2 weeks since people have still continued to buy, even if it's like, you know, just an order a day.
Yeah,
It
it's good.
Nice.
That's
Got
the
our
progress.
First delivery order.
Oh, we actually got our first delivery order
To
today.
where?
Yes, so we're set up through Square, and right now because of that, we only have
Link
like
in bio, everything. It's gonna be in the
local
description.
delivery, and if we can, one of us shoots out to do it.
Shout out to delivery man.
Yes, the delivery dudes.
They're over here. She's over there.
And through Square, we only have I think it's only like a 5-mile radius, so it's like super tiny, the area that we actually have.
Uh-huh.
But because Uber's a stupid idiot and won't accept us yet, we're kind of pending on that. And what's the other one? DoorDash.
DoorDash.
So
Grubhub, what
that
about
we
that?
could
Reach more
expand
places.
to a larger.
Larger radius.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you gave me some little stickers to like help promote the business, and I gotta tell you, these little bastards have been on it like that.
I know.
Hey.
They
They're
told me.
spreading
They
the
have
word.
one on their door. It's a tiny
Yeah.
sticker, but they have it on their door at the house.
Yeah, so it generates.
I was
interest.
actually thinking about making a little sign with my beautiful little man that I created.
Beautiful.
And
Mhm.
like just a QR code to our website, and we could just put it on the cars.
I like that.
Oh, little like
I got
flyers.
magnet paper,
That's magnet paper. What the fuck?
so it's actually like on the car. Wait, not you with the windows.
Okay,
Yeah, no, I'm like thinking like on the outside of the car.
and you save paper, and you can use it as a little like on your fridge
Magnet?
magnet. That's what I was looking for. Aside from that, what inspired you to start such a creation? You know?
I got tired of corporate America.
Fuck corporate America. Let them know how you
Fuck
feel.
corporate
Let them know how you
America.
feel.
Fiery passion. So.
She went like this.
Any first and last you want to give? Any former bosses? No.
Oh, I
Oh,
got stories,
I
but that's
thought-
for
You
another.
the shoot-
You know what
you the
though?
shoot cowboy?
That actually would be a good podcast. Just vent about old bosses, but that's a whole story for
They
another
know
day.
who they are.
You know who you are, Peter.
I'm trying to you watch this, yeah, because I don't know what they're talking about, but I assume.
No, yeah. So I worked in this business for like 7 years. I pretty much ran the entire thing, and then one day, it was a Monday. I was rewatching Ted Lasso because we were about to get a new season, and I needed to be caught up again.
Of course.
Even though I had been watching the same show for 2 years, it took them around to come back. But
Goddamn.
whatever. It was so worth the wait, man. It was worth it. It really was. Everybody go watch Ted Lasso.
Have
Anyway,
you seen it? Watch it, dog. It's great.
and then I was watching Ted Lasso, and he was giving his one of his like beautiful speeches that he gives, and I was gonna clock out for lunch, and I saw that I was supposed to start training someone like 2 weeks later, and I was like, I really don't want to do this again. So I
Oh, you crazy
I
bastard.
clocked out, and I pretty much asked Tito, I asked Dede, I asked everyone who was in the house, like, hey, if I put in my 2 weeks today, I'm off right before that person comes in.
So she doesn't have to train.
So I don't have to train anybody. I don't have to do this shit. I'm out. What do you guys think if we just like do this?
Yeah.
And at that point we haven't had the license yet, right?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Was it
I was
bare
I
bones?
was in talks with
Like,
with a
it was nothing.
yeah. It was just
Not even
like
close. We got together in a week.
Was there
we
a
really
name?
did. We had discussed for about a year and a half, well, since COVID, that we wanted to start a business all together.
Right. Okay.
And we didn't know, because at first, I mean, we started with t-shirts, we started with stickers, we started with a candy
Subscription
business,
boxes.
subscription boxes,
Mm.
which I think we could work into this one, but that's a story for another day.
It's for a business meeting.
We really did start that because actually our logo for our food business now was an original t-shirt idea. It was either a t-shirt idea or the logo for the t-shirt business, because I also have him like
Right,
dressed
like a
as like a little cholo.
Oh no way.
Yeah, it's really
With
cute.
the headgear on.
Yeah, he's adorable. Like the idea completely was it was completely different from where we are now.
Well, yeah.
And then they all were like, "Well, quit," you know. So I put in my 2 weeks that day.
Quit. I just pictured that all
I
over.
did. I put in my 2
Yeah,
weeks that
almost
exact
so
same
true.
day. And I was out of there in 2 weeks. And then,
Just as you predicted.
I think in those 2 weeks, I set up the appointments to finish talking to the people that I had already kind of like been talking to. But it was pretty much like over email, just me asking like general questions. So I set up my meeting. I went. I did my meetings. They helped me set up like everything, the business. They did everything for me pretty much. There's actually a guy, like if I have any like accounting business or questions or anything like that, I could just go straight to him.
Is it Tim Disney?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Also, super tangent. Tell me that Tim Misney is not the Saul Goodman of Cleveland.
The kids keep bringing that up.
Thank you.
It's a matter of
We
fact,
just
like,
had this discussion the other day because I was like, I jokingly said it, and then the day we went to the catering event. We also had our first catering event. It went fantastic. Minus one let slip up, but that's another day for horrible bosses. We were over the highway coming from, because for some reason the thing we routed us through Berea instead of bringing us through the North Homestead Highway. Nos trajo por el aeropuerto.
Oh.
Entonces they have one of the billboards though, the little
Yeah,
like
of course,
things.
with the
And then they said something about he'll make him pay, and then I was like, if you think about it, he's a Saul Goodman of Cleveland.
Yes,
He really is. He is
fixing everybody up.
everywhere. Everybody knows who he is. And all you have to do is just see that beautiful
The
little
face.
gorgeous face.
Even the tagline, I mean, is really good. Yo, make them pay.
Dude,
It's like right to the point.
He's
That's my
really
boy.
nice in person too.
I was gonna say I actually had the honor
Come
to
on.
meet him. Me and David, we were
You're lucky,
coming back from
bitch.
school. Yeah. And we just saw him pass by. I'm like,
Tower
Doug,
City?
is that Doug, is that Tim Misney? He's like,
That's what I was
I don't know. He
thinking,
looked like him,
yeah.
and then I'm like, hey, Misney, and then he turned around, and then David's like, hey, make him pay, and then he said it's the catchphrase. We're like, this is
Yeah.
Shout out, David. You know what I'm
really
talking
nice,
about.
man.
Yo,
I love
no
that man.
fucking way. I didn't know that, Tito.
Yeah.
He's one of the Easter eggs of Cleveland. So,
Yeah,
you know,
you see
how
if you
he
come
shout out to
around,
you.
make sure he's everywhere. Lately, for sure, like they've been ramping up his advertisement. Like it hadn't been in a minute.
It really
You
has.
know?
Those billboards.
Those
Catching it
billboards
on the
are pay for
highway.
The
themselves.
fact
That
that
was-
his billboard can just have his eyes
And you
everybody
know what it
will
is.
know what it is, who
Oh
it is,
my
and what
God.
he's saying.
It really is. And there are no words on these billboards. It's literally
Just his
just
Just his eyes.
you're gonna have to insert a screenshot here, but it literally
Jamie.
is just his eyes.
It's magical.
Jamie.
As long as he's not on strike.
Hey.
Allegedly, Jamie's on the strike as well.
Oh,
like
is
the,
Jamie's on the
the
writer's
writer's strike. Allegedly, I don't know,
Allegedly.
Jamie.
Jamie,
we'll get
good
back
for
to
you.
Good for you, Jamie.
Oh,
Power to the
Yes.
people.
We're not dictators.
Actually, I love all the people who have been supporting them, although like
It's
actors
not
and stuff.
actors, yeah.
Yeah, pretty interesting, man. Telling you, odd times. Anyways,
Anyways,
back to
quit my
the
job.
business.
And
And like,
before
we're
that,
like,
actually,
we're like month-ish. Are we speaking of this time? Like when you quit?
this was like March. Like this is like at the end of March, beginning of April. Cause I think my last day was April 7th. No, or no, that was the day I was supposed to start training the person. So it was like literally like the last 2 weeks of March, something like that. Cause we got our business license actually like the 11th of April, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. 11 or 12. Let's say 12.
Yes.
And it just, we literally got it together in a week.
And it was a matter of just eventually setting up stations, figuring out, because like your kitchen wasn't like that before.
No, it actually, even that, we did I think we did that the weekend we were going to start, the weekend before we started, we flipped the kitchen.
Oh.
And when I tell you this was super last minute, this was just me trying to get out of that job.
Right. And then,
I mentally just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't see another incompetent white man be promoted over me again when
Goddamn.
I knew more than anybody about that account. Like, I couldn't.
Yes, ma'am.
You know,
Of course.
and the fact that my boss still didn't face me till the end lets me know that I hit a
You're
nerve.
right.
Like
Yeah,
I
you're
know that I completely messed up their entire game plan. Because I could see through them. Like I knew what their game plan was.
Yeah, fuck you.
And like
Fuck.
eventually they wanted everybody to like I'm pretty sure that they were gonna put everybody back on the phones.
Yeah.
Because right before I quit they started asking if we all had headsets and stuff. And it's
Oh,
like
man.
I'm a biller. I'm only supposed to do numbers.
Yeah.
Why are you asking me if I have a headset?
You don't want someone
I'm
in
not
your
gonna
ear all
call
day.
people. You know, like that is outside of my
Jurisdiction.
yeah. And I know I completely messed up their plan, and it gives me such great joy, honestly.
So much joy.
It really
starting your
does.
business.
Yeah. So
Speaking of, what's the name of your mascot guy?
I don't think we gave him a name, did we? Lakua?
Namor?
That's his cousin.
He kind of looks like it.
Okay.
El
probably right.
Sirenito. I don't know. He has the Quetzalcoatl heads.
You said you had one with him and a cholo. You were gonna show me, but you never did.
Sorry.
He was so
I
excited.
got distracted.
ADHD. It's real. Speaking of Watergate, that happened.
What?
Yeah, a minute ago,
I
yeah.
don't know. Anyways, what do you think of the business so far?
I like it. Just you've had a couple nice little rushes. Those have been fun. What about you guys? I mean, you guys have been doing
The
this
first day we had a nice
So that was
rush.
what he
week. Oh,
was
that's true.
originally
The first day we had like 5
done
orders. That
for
was
the.
cool.
I believe it was for a T-shirt,
3
or the
in
logo of the
span
t-shirt
of,
business.
Alright.
like 10 minutes.
And then she had also made
That's
that
true.
one.
We did get 3.
That's fucking sick. Oh, I love this one.
What
Yeah.
was the other one, kid? Was
That's
it this
really
week?
good.
Okay, you guys got slammed early in the morning con tortas, or what was it?
Yeah, it was 8 tortas, man.
8?
Yeah, 8 tortas.
Yeah,
And
okay.
it all started because when I did the first like stock order of whatever chiles or whatever, she charged me for the piquin, but it wasn't in, and we have been waiting for it to come in, and it finally got here. So she's like, "Hey, like, come pick it up," and then she's like, "Also, what do you like? You know, what kind of flautas do you have?" And I told her, and then she was like, oh, "Okay, just bring me this, and I rascado con ellas." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And then she called me back. She's like, "Hey, I'm gonna get a torta too." And then she was like, "You know what? Let me call you back in a second." And I think she called us like 3-4 times back to back.
Jeez.
Yeah, and
Nice.
then it ended up being 8 tortas and flautas nada más, I think.
God damn.
That's fun,
That's
actually.
fun. That's cool, man.
It's fun. It's
Speaking of
I don't know.
menu, will pop up
Yeah,
here eventually.
actually we are changing it. We have decided we're going to change it every so often because that's the cool perks
Depending
of
on
having
what's
it
selling or
here.
Yeah. You
So
can
like
figure
right now
out.
we tried tortas for 2 weeks, and while some of them did sell, it
Yeah.
wasn't like super popular. I think we sold more tacos and flautas than anything else, honestly.
The analytics, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean tacos we could keep those because who doesn't love tacos?
So you're gonna be like Bert, where you're like you gotta like keep every receipt and then like you put them all out on the floor and then like figure it
Yeah,
out.
dude, I have a system. I actually have a book.
Oh, she has
called the
been
book
very
life.
thorough.
She's on the books.
Yeah, no,
There's no fraudulence around here.
Shit.
So she's the boss.
Yeah, man.
Don't pull a
She's the
Ryan
boss.
from the office,
Fuck no.
inflating the numbers.
Trust me, I have like
yeah.
no. Like we literally have everything separated. Like
Yeah.
my wallet doesn't. There's a whole like little bag just for the business that has the business name, and like if she's running an errand, if he's running an errand, that's the bag that they take. Like no, like everything is
Mileage
accounted for.
tracking,
Everything. Yeah.
Really?
Like material stuff like that. We keep the receipts.
yeah,
Stuff like that.
write-offs.
Everything. Oh man, hell no, they won't catch
So
me
you got a C
slipping.
corp or
LLC.
LLC?
LLC.
I only know the words. I don't know what
Limited
they mean.
liability corporation. Yes.
Nice.
She's a lawyer as well.
It only costs $100 to get one. Get one.
Yeah.
$100? That's not bad.
Yeah.
The only thing I had
It
was
really
L7.
is not.
Weenie. Sorry, go ahead.
I no, and like honestly, in doing research for this, we could have been doing this years ago, dude. Years ago.
How many years?
A lot.
A lot.
At least 10?
Because it's crazy.
At
'Cause
least
it was
a good
simpler
6,
than
a good
what one would
7.
imagine.
theory, yeah.
Because
Could have done it with a deal, you know.
Like,
Yeah.
you're a hot stud.
That's what I'm saying, you know. Hey, man, at
and
the
the
end of day,
thing
it's
is
gonna be
that like I thought it was gonna be way harder because I was under the impression that, you know, for certain permits you needed to do certain like inspections and stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they tell you like how to actually do it. So that you could actually run a business from your house and be okay to do it legally.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because
it's not
FDA
and you know
to
what?
check
It's
out.
not information that's available because trust me, I spend nights almost till 3-4 in the morning looking this information up like on like the website, like the Ohio State website,
Right,
and that
'cause it's
information
different.
was never on there.
They try to play it, huh? The
What's
papers.
that?
It's the papes. So you got a business manager? Or,
That is me.
okay. But you have an accountant. But it's also you. HR? We're trying to find
Oh,
a guy.
HR
You are trying to find a guy.
It's a
HR
whole
is
thing.
Lucy. All our problems and ties are solved by her.
Oh, you know. I hope she gives it honest. Is she like the one Morty in the judge at the
No,
sentencing?
what did she say she was? She said, "Oh, I'm gonna be. What was it? Kevin? Kevin from The Office?
Kevin Crumb? Kevin from The Office.
Yeah, when we told her we were coming home to work.
No, we said she was gonna be Toby.
Toby?
Toby.
Yeah.
You gonna shave her hair off? Or?
No, this was back when she was like super
When
cheeky.
she
that-
had no hair.
When she
when
had
she
no
had
hair.
no
Yeah,
hair.
that's
I mean,
just
like when we
crazy.
first came home
Had
to work,
no
like this
hair.
was like
Dog.
2020 COVID time.
Yeah, I remember. What else? What's something about starting so far, kid? You didn't expect. Ooh.
I didn't expect people to buy.
Come on, you gotta give
No,
yourself some
like-
credit
Yeah,
though.
same.
Dog. At least like in the family we know.
To
like,
be
cooking
honest,
is like
and like
an
I've
art.
had this conversation
Yeah,
with
it's the whole
Dene.
family.
Like, I never really thought I was a good cook. And I didn't really find like that love and passion for food. So me and Tere moved back into this house.
Oh yeah.
Not even when we were over
And
there.
that she had no choice but to cook.
Not even
Yeah.
not even when I had no choice
I'm
but
good.
to cook. And honestly, now that I think about it, he did 95% of the cooking. Honestly, I vaguely remember cooking.
So you never got it back until like a couple years ago.
No, and like to be honest, like I didn't really mess with it either.
Yeah.
Till we got here, and I like that I said I had no choice but to cook. And it was like trial and error trying to fix your seasoning from like super salty to like getting it just right. From messing up countless and countless pots of freaking rice.
Yes, of course.
Oh my god, I hate rice, but I love it
I
so
love
much at the
rice.
same time.
So it was such a story as my friend Ratatouille.
It really was.
You know, it's one of those. It's just like you think you're the ugly duckling, and then you just come out. And you're a fucking phoenix. You know what I mean? Rise above the ashes. Brought to you
Yeah.
by State Farm. No. What else? What else did I want to bring up?
No, you know what? You could actually say brought to you by TLAKUALLI now.
Brought
Because
to
I
you by
will sue you.
TLAKUALLI. Actually, yeah, like somebody.
Actually, I'm part of this group called we're hoping to be nonprofit
Los
called
Vatos
Alma
Locos.
Visión. Oh, dude, I wish, pero no. Se llama Alma
Ay.
Visión, and we had like a little. They had a little idea and ingenuity.
Yeah.
Entonces, we are their like first official sponsor.
Oh, no
Yeah.
way.
So,
That's
but it's like
crazy.
we could be your first official sponsor.
Hey, I got you, dog. You know, I'm gonna
Make
get
it
back
a little
on
pretty.
the music tip. I'll put your ads everywhere.
Hey.
Market. What's it called?
Oh,
Yeah.
if
Well,
you
they
guys
put it in
have a
like a
little
movie.
QR code to your little to your YouTube channel, I could print you stickers.
We've been talking about that for a minute. I was gonna ask you, like, cause like the men, like,
Thermal printers are the best. Get one.
we'll talk about
So
this
much
after.
fun.
This is
Yeah,
other
business afterwards.
Yeah,
another
this is
business.
other business ideas.
What else? Any questions you have for Le Chef?
But
I mean, he's been here the whole time.
Well, I'm just saying because he's my co-host, you know.
Oh,
is
true.
there, what's it called?
This guy.
Oh, what's been your favorite moment in the
So far, at the
almost
start.
2 weeks? Yeah. Like, is there?
Or at least from when you got the idea, where like it officially was like, all right, we're gonna do food. So like now, because I know you've been on that that tip for a minute. So I'll say in this journey so far, starting,
Yeah. Do you have like?
and
a
then like
favorite
in
moment?
another 10, 20 episodes, we'll record again, and then 100 more, Morty, and then 100 minutes.
400 more. 500 episodes.
100 years.
Definitely favorite moment when we got our license. I mean,
Would you mind, please?
that was just beautiful because that day I was just gonna go see about getting the license and what we needed and blah blah blah. I didn't actually expect to get the license that day.
Oh.
So me and the dude were actually just like bullshitting, honestly. After we filled out the paperwork, and he was like, "Do me a favor, just check your email before you leave or whatnot." And I did, and the thing was already in there. And he's like, "Well, while we're here, let me just get you your it's called the EIN number, like your tax ID number. And then like after that, you're ready to start your business."
Right. Damn.
And
So it all happened
hours.
like in a couple hours. I came home with a license, and I was literally just going for like what consultation.
So like the DMV where you gotta wait for a bit and like they call your name up, or
No, he said that it could take anywhere from 24 to 72 hours for the state to review you. Cause like you fill out your once you put in like the name and your information, like owners and whatever, it's they ask you pretty much like what you're going to sell. And since I didn't want to be just boxed under like Mexican food, I put Mexican food and snacks and catering options, just so that I have options.
that's like a real big thing, you know. I don't know if you've seen those shops on TikTok. Okay, like it's a guy out of like his garage and he'll import snacks from different areas and then like ship them to people.
Yeah.
Like, you could do that with like shit from Mexico, or like you can even dip into like South
I actually
America,
found this
shit like
really
that.
awesome. It's the wholesaler of can they actually get on this? It's like 5-6 pages long of just puros dulces mexicanos. And they do only like wholesale, and like all you have to do is kind of like a
Can you
Costco
find
thing.
the little chocolate mint balls?
The
You know what I'm talking
chocoletas?
about.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I believe those were on. I gotta go back and look.
Yeah,
But
just saying, you know, I'd be a big like buyer.
those you
Like the
find in
Girl Scout
Chicago.
cookies.
Those in Chicago, yeah.
Ah,
the big
I gotta go.
wholesales.
I got a
Dile a
homie
mis
over there right now.
chiquillos que lleven a mi tío y que
Yeah. Get me some
or I mean
snacks.
we could always just take
Ship
a trip to Chicago, you know.
I really want to go, man. I've been craving that for a minute.
Have you guys
just some, like,
filmed
road trip.
podcast over there?
We tried. We tried.
Oh no.
It was no good. It was not any good.
Why
It was
wasn't
with
that good?
Charlie. No, it was with Angel and Kike. But I wound up with Kike disconnecting the microphone, so I was like, well, this
What?
is no good.
Why?
You know him. He went on one of his tangents. Fuck you, Kike. Anyways.
Kike.
That's another little quirk
That's
we got
okay.
going on.
That's our guy.
I got one of those. You know? Anyways, what else?
Pregúntame.
Some snacks, drinks. The menu have.
Yes, which we're going to keep all the hours for us, right? I'm sure, like we're gonna mix them now and then. Pero it's
You
just
should like
something-
test market gelatinas.
Oh, we should.
You know.
I think we're gonna put in mangonadas. 'Cause I have mango.
Ooh, yes.
And I did test one and it was okay.
What about such as comment down below if you have any suggestions as well.
We're gonna do loaded fries with all like the asada, el pastor, chorizo, and the campechano.
Damn.
Right?
At some point
Some
we're
big
gonna
boy
throw
fries
in those
right
hot
there.
dogs a la mom.
Okay.
And my mom's burgers. My mom makes a mix. Oh my god.
Oh, you know.
My mom's burgers.
Fucking finally profit on those bitches.
If you've
I've been
ever
telling you
had a
forever.
Mexican street burger and it has to be from that carrito where it's just like the flat thing and the guy, if there's no dogs near the stand, the food's no good.
No one.
That's all I'm gonna say.
A dog.
Yeah, si los perros de la calle están ahí está buena la comida, güey. Si no, no está buena la
Good to
comida.
know.
Yeah, go away. But if you've ever had a Mexican burger, man, my mom's burgers.
To die for.
So, and that's another thing, like, I feel like when people think Mexican street food, the most popular thing is tacos nada más.
Uh-huh.
or burritos, which are not even Mexican.
Or not at all.
But like, under that same like street food category, we could put los hot dogs a la mano, which is like just Mexican style hot
Those
dogs.
salchichas de octopus. You just get
We have those, yeah.
Yeah, the
Did you see them at the salchipupos?
Maybe.
If you go on the
I think I
website
might, yeah.
under that, they have a little picture and they're little salchipupos. They're adorable.
They do look very cute. Is there an item que you're excited to try out in the near future, or like maybe down the line? You're like, ooh, se me antojaría hacer this or that or whatever.
Yes, but I'm
What's
not gonna tell you what it is, cause
Off air.
yeah,
Oh,
over.
Of course. So she's smart. She knows the business.
what about you, Tere? Any favorite moments so far? Or?
Get
That was
ambitious.
shit. Nah, I'm kidding.
The free food.
Honestly, yeah, the free food. I've been smashing pretty good.
Hey,
Well,
that's
at
a nice
the same
perk.
time, losing weight because I've had to go up and down the stairs a lot.
That's true. I see that cuando we get is the stuff and whatnot.
I'm gonna need to reinforce those steps, baby. You know.
The whole
How long is this house? Yeah, this house. I would say, yeah.
It's coming up on 200 years. In 2
100.
years.
Damn,
Or
baby.
100 years in 2 years.
baby.
In 2025, the house will be 100 years old. The house was built in
1929. Fuck.
I looked up the records, so
I'm not
Oh, Jesus. Here you go.
we're gonna have a masquerade.
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 Don't get me started on musical theater here. Don't get me started. I'll talk your ear off all day. Have you seen Sweeney Todd?
No.
You haven't seen Sweeney Todd? Oh, you guys, come on. You're killing me, Smalls.
Absolutely.
That one's really good. I can recite that off the top of my head. I tried to get into what's the one? Not Hamlet.
Hamilton?
Hamilton. I tried to. It's like at the halfway point, like I doze off.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
fell asleep through it, and like, there's 2 songs from there that I love, but other than that, it's like,
I really got into it. I used to watch it every Friday.
God damn.
That was like when we
Commitment.
used to work up here during COVID. After Monty showed us, so it's like I really liked it. Like it really gave me like a, and I knew the whole freaking thing by heart already. But I used to watch it on Friday
Hey,
nice.
in the mornings to make. But like it was like my halfway point at work, because if I started in the morning, because the freaking thing is so long, that it was like my morning, like my first break.
Yeah.
And then, like, it made my morning go by super fast, honestly.
Okay, I can see that.
I love that thing.
Shout out Hamilton.
And Cruella. Cruella,
Oh,
too.
Cruella.
Oh,
Cruella's a
I love
nice
Cruella.
movie.
That's a great movie.
Been telling these guys to get on Marvel, but they don't want to listen to
We're
me.
working on it.
We're working on it.
Especially with what's going on right now.
Dude, I say
They
that
don't
third Guardians,
know.
dude. If you watch it on
I heard.
Dude,
something
oh my
in there
God.
that was like,
Well, we
Yeah,
have to
watch
watch,
it.
like,
watch it even more.
You gotta watch out
Other
for
stuff
spoilers.
besides the, like, the two guard or
It's
the
just
Guardians.
because they bring them into like a big part, like when it's Infinity War and Endgame, they bring Guardians into that. So it's like
Yeah.
there's
need
more
to
story
watch
there
it.
of them.
Right,
So
right,
like,
right.
and to watch the movies, you gotta watch everything else.
Yeah, and then for that to make sense.
I mean,
you have to
we
watch
only
it.
got 2 more episodes of Ted Lasso left. We don't know if it's the final season yet. So we're gonna have time to kill
Get
I
on
guess.
Ted Lasso because they're on the what's it called FIFA game, and then we can play it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
I've been
please.
telling you to get on FIFA and they don't
We'll,
listen to
we're
me.
gonna get on
Nah.
it if you watch it.
I've been on anime. I got back into anime like this. I don't know what happened, and then like yeah.
The kids have been saying Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
I'm
that's,
Is that what
telling
you guys
you.
were watching?
Yes, I'm telling you. This guy falling asleep though.
it was
It's
just
okay.
the one time because it
It's
was all
okay.
late.
It's okay. It's good though.
It is good.
Check it
I
out.
went
10
back
out of
and
10 I
rewatched the
recommend.
episode.
But anyways, what else? Any other thoughts, words of wisdom? Anything else you want to promote?
The business,
What else you
24/7.
got going on? It's not 24/7. Let them know
11/8.
your days of
No,
operation.
we're promoting it 24/7.
We're promoted
Oh, there you
24/7, but we're only open 11/8.
Bill.
We'll have like strobes and music playing ahorita. Close it all out.
Ah.
Probably not, but I think I hear the bell.
Oh, you hear the outro music?
No. Maybe.
Sounds like lurk.
I don't know. I'm just feeling the group. 5 minutes if you want to keep going. If you wanna, what else you wanna do?
¿No llevan mucho, sí?
I
No,
have no idea.
I really don't know. A ver, what time is it? Since we started,
So like
42.
Oh, 42, that's not
42.
bad.
That's not
That's
bad.
decent. We try to make it like 42 minutes flat, so it's like 4:20, but it never ends up happening.
Ah.
So yeah.
That'd be
So,
pretty cool
um,
though if you guys would have started with that gimmick.
We tried. We had like
I mean,
2-3
pero ya luego
episodes.
sometimes you go into
Yeah,
Just
the
talk,
tangents
talk,
just
yeah.
keep
the
going
tangents
on.
Just keep fucking going and you shut up.
But anyways,
With our weird little brains.
yeah. Again, as I hit out this time, the music's playing. It's a little loud in here. But it was lovely to have you here, Ale. I hope to see you again, and maybe in these same chairs, or maybe over there, or maybe outside, or maybe in the attic. Pero
Not in the attic, man. It's summer. It's about to get
yeah,
hot.
you're right. Yeah, it is.
I ain't going to the attic unless I need to.
Maybe outside, like for a bonfire, just chill.
Little bonfire episode.
I don't know. Or when you get to pull up, podcast in the pool, like we have obviously you have to set up differently. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll talk to
see,
Jamie.
We'll see, you know, inshallah. Anyways, you want to plug your Instagram for the business, for your personal one, whatever you want.
It's TLAKUALLI.CLE because a lot of people just keep Quali for some reason. So it's TLAKUALLI.CLE on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I haven't posted anything on TikTok because I haven't really had time to do anything.
TikTok.
And I don't really know how to TikTok, so I'm learning.
It's
Coming
fun.
soon.
You have to be able to
Coming
get into
soon.
it. It's pretty simple. Pero I mean, your personal, do you want to?
I just sounded so old saying that. I felt old.
You trying to plug in?
Give it a go.
Anything today?
Me? Nah,
Well, that's the put the hand. Put the hand.
No, así de que
It's
sale
the hand
el
from
medio.
the Addams
It's a
family.
stick, yeah. A ver, así de que jump on it, ¿no?
Addams family.
That's awful.
Tito, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Zeeks_A_13.
You can find me at NostraPeriod_0 on YouTube, Instagram, and Snapchat. Maybe?
That's what you
I don't know. Not Snapchat. Don't listen to that. You can find the homies at Homies in the Hallway, everything, YouTube.
Now everybody's gonna be
website.
following you on Snapchat.
Hey.
Oh,
It's not mine. It's the Great Notch, but without the E at the end of the, so it's the Great Notch. I made it so long ago, and like you can't fix it afterwards. You know what it is, dog.
I mean,
Now they know.
live and
Fuck.
learn.
I'll blur it out. Anyways, follow the homies. YouTube, Instagram down below. Follow TLAKUALLI. Follow Ale. Follow Tere. She's off screen. She's over there. Follow John. He wasn't here. It's a little buffery, but we'll get there. And as always, I'd love to bid you all adieu. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon.
Good
Truman
evening.
Show. And good night. Bang.